We're going back to December 2006 this morning with Wii Sports on the Wii, and it brings back some amazing memories. The amount of hours we got out of this game was unbelievable, some great times. We'll just jump into a game of tennis here. We'll try and go through all the sports. Let me... I'm probably going to get destroyed here because the computer gets quite difficult to beat in the higher levels there. But we'll just play one game. That's a terrible serve. Gotta be honest, already it still feels amazing. I absolutely love this game. Funnily enough, we're having a discussion on Discord this week. A few of us, and I was saying about how much I loved Wii Sports. I just think it's probably one of the best games ever made in some ways. And a lot of people sort of think differently. Maybe think this is like where Nintendo started to perhaps go in a different direction that they weren't maybe as fond of, or thought it was maybe like a cheap tech demo sort of. And I can kind of see that in some ways, but you don't normally get like 200 hours out of a demo, which is what me and my friends got. There may be a slight rumbling noise coming. I should probably have turned the rumble off on the controller. But we'll carry on. It'll be fine. So yeah, I can still remember going to pick up my Wii from game back. I think it was the 8th of December 2006. There's no mistake. Oops. And I remember driving in, and one of JoJo's songs was on the radio. It was which one was it? Too Little Too Late, I think. And I remember going into game, picking up the console, being so excited to get it home, and just whenever I got into the car on the way back, the same song was playing on a different radio station. So like anytime I hear it, it always kind of takes me back to that time picking up the Wii. Good shot. I'll take that. So even if I beat these ones here, I think where my rating's at the minute, even if I beat them, I'll probably actually lose points, because I didn't beat them without losing any like points in the game or anything. I think that's how it's working at the minute.
40 all. Deuce. Advantage front team.
I absolutely still love this. Like, you might have got things like Grand Slam tennis and Virtua tennis, and I think there's a topspin game and stuff as well. I never played the topspin one, but I still think this is the best tennis game on the Wii. Partly due to the simplicity, but just the overall feel of it. Things like Grand Slam, I could never quite get on with it. And I know there was a learning curve with those sorts of games, but even then, it still just didn't feel quite right. There, see, I did lose some points even though I beat them. That looks like a Sakurai graph going out over the top. Right, I think we'll go into bowling next actually, because I remember one amazing time with my friends back, it must have been around 2007, 2008, so like a decade ago say, and there was like 4 of us having a game of bowling, and it was just like strikes galore. It was unbelievable. It was just like turkey after turkey after turkey. I've never been able to get back to those heights again. And I haven't actually played bowling for a while, so I'll probably be terrible here. Already disappointed.
Nice spare.
You know what, this still feels good as well. Like, if you ever have the opportunity to get people around, Wii Sports is still a great game to just bring out and play with people. It's a wee bit better. Wasn't convincing, but I'll take it. So player 1 always had the blue ball. I think whenever you get pro status, it turns into like there's like the wee stars or diamonds or whatever that is over it. And I always remember playing whenever it was 4 players. Like player 3 would always have this green one. We always refer to it as the grape. Oh, we'll go around this side this time. I'm sure there's a technique really, if you stand in just a specific place and throw it exactly the same way every time, you'll probably get like a strike every time. I used to have a position where I was happy with, I think it was always like around this line here. That wasn't half bad actually. We'll try that again. Yeah, pretty solid. Can we get a turkey? No, it didn't feel right. Anyway, Wii Sports is one of them games. Oh, I've missed it. It was one of those games that my dad hadn't played games really since our very first Super Nintendo. And we brought this home, hooked it up to the living room TV that morning, and even my dad was joining in, and my mum was like creating me's and playing tennis and stuff, and like really getting into it, you know, like big proper swings and stuff. So like even back then you could sort of tell that Nintendo were maybe onto something there.
Nice throw.
Let's try and end this on a high. My rating will probably plummet again. I'll go a wee bit different this time. Still amazing how good it feels just to throw the bowling ball after all these years, and just the amount of times it's been played, and you think you get bored of it, but maybe probably some of you have, but I haven't. That was quite a hit there, minus 48. Harsh. Well, maybe instead of going into there, we'll do some of the training for. We'll do the Wii baseball. I used to always love hitting the home runs. Don't think I ever managed to get a perfect score. I think 9 might be my best. I'll probably get nowhere near that today.
Play ball.
Oh, I did get 10. Never mind. I think I maybe only done that once then. Saw that very well. Might have to stand back a wee bit here. Again, this was like great fun in multiplayer. Oh, I'm trying to put your friends off while they were playing. Always used to refer to the music, like don't let the music get into your head. And then inevitably it would. Right, not happy with this. I'm gonna need to get these last two just to make it at least respectable. Nope, no respect. Pretty weak performance. Gonna have to start playing this again. Get a bit better. So yeah, I would probably say my tennis was probably my favourite of the sports. Bowling and golf were both probably pretty level, and then baseball, enjoyed it, maybe not so much with the computer, and then boxing is definitely my least played one. Never really got into it as much. I'll do some hitting the green on golf here. I know one of my friends really loves the golf as well. He's always asking to to get it on some night, so we're gonna have to get him around and play it. Right, let's see how the power works here. It's been a while. That's probably too hard. I'll take that. I'm sort of hoping my swing is not really interfering with the audio quality here, because the lead of the headphones is kind of in my path here. Alright, I'll speed this up a wee bit. We'll not even take a practice swing. We're just going to go for it every time and feel it, as my friend would say.
Nice on.
Nice on. Not quite the nice touch from Mario 64, or sorry, Mario Golf on the N64. Roll down the hill.
Nice on.
I think if you want to get like probably the platinum medal or something, you have to get like really, really close to the hole in every attempt. Like, it's something I never quite managed. Certainly not like that.
Nice on.
Yeah, happy with that one.
Nice approach.
Again, like, just playing this here, just the simple fun, like, it just feels surprisingly good.
Nice approach.
Like, I'm pure dying for a Switch Sports. perhaps with like all the games that are in Wii Sports, maybe expand on them a wee bit.
Nice
Like
on.
add proper sets to the tennis and like put online play in. I know they done some of that stuff in Wii Sports Club for the Wii U, but they didn't really go far enough. And nobody plays the Wii U these days. I didn't really commit to that one. No. Yeah, like Switch Sports with like all these, and then like the games from Wii Sports Resort as well would be fantastic.
Nice on.
So yeah, sort of rushed through that a wee bit. I'll blame that. I'll blame my performance on that. So there's only really boxing left to show again. I have to hook the nunchuck out here. Right. So what will we do with boxing? We'll just go in and fight somebody. Yeah, we'll go and have a fight with somebody. I'm not very good at it, so I'll pick a different character whose rating wouldn't be as high. We'll pick Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince. Alright, Will. Alright, so we're fighting some dude, Ryan.
Round one.
See if I can remember how to do this. Oh, it's telling me. Never mind. Can you skip that? Maybe not.
Fight.
Oh, Ren. Okay. I would have said the boxing is probably the weakest one, but even then, like, there's still fun to be had with it.
8, 9, 10.
You down already? Well,
Knockout.
maybe he was too easy. Hey, Uncle Phil. So yeah, that was pretty good. Like, I have to say, I enjoyed playing that again. I kind of fancy playing one more thing. I'm going to go into the training again and have a wee game of the something tennis related. Yeah, this one was always fun. Got quite difficult towards the end. I say towards the end, there isn't really an end as far as I know. But these wee training games always really helped you, like, with your timing to get the angles right. I remember also back whenever it first came out, like you could do the wee daily fitness. Oh dear, oops. You could do the wee daily fitness challenge. Give you like 3 random training games, and you'd have to get your best score in it, and then it would give you an edge at the end of it. I might actually save one of those for a Nintendo Review challenge at some point. Yep, that was it there. So I'll save that someday. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on Wii Sports, if you still break it out from time to time to play with your friends. And I'm going to leave it there, and You can let me know any of your thoughts on Twitter at Negunando, or of course you can tweet our official Nintendo Review account at Nintendo_review. And I'll see you again next week.